What's going on, Geekdom? This is Chipmunk. I know that 2020 is about to end, and for a lot of us, 2020 has been crazy. It's been hectic, um, and for some, for some small few, nothing's really changed as far as 2020 goes. Whether you are shut in, everything else, and nothing's really bothered you that much with 2020, you still were affected somehow in some ways. A lot of us were affected, whether it was events and stuff we missed out on, whether it's family members dying, whether it's all the violence and the protests and the needless crazy acts, all the causes of the pandemic and stuff. It's been very very hectic for a lot of us, and this is a lot of stuff that's happened around the world. Um, you know, we not just here in the U.S. where we've seen police brutality and we've seen needless violence. We've seen stuff that we didn't agree with the government, how stuff's been going. This happened all around the world, whether it was in acts with the government in different countries in Africa, seeing racism and stuff in England, Australia, messed up parts with the government in, let's say, with China and stuff they didn't agree with. It's been hectic everywhere. Everywhere has been crazy. Police brutality in England, and I seen the case lately where it was in the Philippines. So it's been crazy for everyone in the world. Like 2020 is about to be over, but nothing gets really really fixed that fast. Some it will gradually get better in 2021. For others, it's not really, and we could see even more, you know, craziness in 2021. There's nothing that we can even tell exactly, what's going to happen in the next year. So I know everybody is wanting this year to just go by and leave, but again, we don't know exactly what the future holds. But how we do it as people should be something that we should try to strive to do. Um, as people, we may not agree with everything. We may not agree with how, you know, with the same viewpoints as far as like political. We may not agree with stuff as far as how things are done, what's been happening in the news and stuff like that. We won't, and we would probably never will agree with each other on a lot of things. But it's trying to understand each other, trying to grow with each other, and trying to learn and help each other is the way we should go as people, and try to move forward to make at least this year be better. I know everyone's dealt with like a lot of people's dealt with job losses and everything else with the pandemic, and a lot of people are going into their own crisis mode, and it seems very hard, but we got to help each other out. We got to be there for each other. We got to try to find ways for each other to make it. This has been crazy, and we got to hold on to the little blessings and the little good things that we have, even though we've seen so much gone wrong, gone bad. There's always something you can hold on to. There's always something that we can strive for. There's always something that we can try to do, because there's always something there for you, even though it doesn't seem like you have anybody or anything. There's always something or always someone that you can fight for. Uh, we see so much, and I've, like myself, have been through a lot in years, so I know and I understand fighting for, exactly what you're trying to get. I've been down and out so many times. but I always try to get back up. And that's what we got to do as people. We got to try to get back up together. We got to try to strive and do better. But, it's for some it's going to take time. For some it's not going to take much. And for some it's not going to be a big change at all. But we as people got to try to do this together. There's so much devastation around the world, natural disasters around the world that's happened, and we just got to try to work together to make it through all the troubles that's been caused in 2020, all the troubles that's coming up in 2021, if you're coming up with troubles and stuff like that. So it's maybe tough, but it's always something that you can hold on to, something or someone to motivate you. And so we need that, and I just want to say, you know, give you motivation and stuff for 2021, even though not everything's going to be perfect, not everything's going to be good, but find that motivation and stuff to keep going and keep striving, because everyone needs that. Everyone needs them, something or someone to hold on to keep going, because it is difficult for a lot of people who struggle with that. So I just want to say Happy New Year's to everyone, and let's do this as a people. Peace, geekdom.